police brutality.
You don't. They love using the fucking
taser gun.
Taser gun. They love that.
Shoots the string out and the fucking
prongs
on the end. I heard that
they always use that
barbs, so they like stay in.
Oh, they stick into you.
Out.
Yeah, they use those in court to subdue queefers. Quit queefing.
There's one aimed at everybody's head.
Everybody's head.
Every female.
Yeah.
When a woman queefs, like it's like a plane where the things drop from the ceiling, the oxygen masks. Queef, put on your oxygen masks.
There's queef monitors like right in front of you, and if you queef over a certain amount of queefness, then it goes to the red, and that's when you get shot.
I can imagine a movie right now where there's a girl trying to hold in her queef, and she can see the monitor going up, and she has little balls of sweat rolling down her face.
All the women are just sweating profusely, and the meters go up like a little bit at a time.
I got hold in this queef. It's like Mission Impossible of queefs.
I'm gonna queef!
It's coming! Cord queefs are so funny.
Then it shoots her with the fucking taser.
Oh my god. Cord queefs. Why did I think of that? Oh my god.
You are guilty of queefing in the 4th degree.
Too many queefs. You are guilty on 4 accounts of queefs.
The man sitting next to you is guilty of being under the influence of queefs.
Manslaughter by the way of queef. In contempt of queef. You are held in contempt of queef.
And then they just have like a box that they put them in, like just a plexiglass box where they just queef to themselves.
They handcuff their vagina lips together. You will no longer queef in my courtroom.
Girls tell
queef
secrets between their queefs.
Queef cuffs. Queef cuffs. Love those.
It's just a little baggie that they staple onto their vaginas.
Staple it on there. They just
god.
Fucking cable and fucking.
Give that woman a queef bag.
Queef in my court.
Wait, it's a witch.
I motion to prolapse her vagina and tie it off. Tie it shut. No more queefs.
The judge is the Scrooge of queefs. I hate queefs.
I know it's Christmas Eve, but I don't care. I don't like queefs.
Queefs ruin everything.
And then
all this happiness about queefs, I don't feel a thing.
And then
I hate queefs.
He's visited by the 4 ghosts of Christmas queefs.
The Christmas queefs.
He's got this.
I am the queef of Christmas past. God.
Mrs. Abercrombie, when you were 7 years old, do you remember this Christmas? When your father gives you a Christmas present and all you could do is queef? He got you a pumpy.
What?
A pumpy.
A pumpy? What's a pumpy?
And all you did was queef into the pumpy.
Quit queefing, you little girl.
And then the ghost of Christmas future queef.
You know, next for our Halloween party that we're probably going to have here, we should get a queef machine instead of a fog machine.
Oh, God, I got to leave this party. It's like, I got to get some fresh air. It smells like queefs in here.
Yeah, dude.
Do you
smell those queefs?
Oh, my God, it smells like a cervix.
Listen, actually, this is a real story. Fred, sitting next to a girl, literally said this. He's like, I was sitting by a girl and she queefed. Now, how do you know the difference between a queef and a fart?
No, this is because I was telling Greg, we were having this conversation. There was a lull in the conversation. So I'm like, Greg, I think I heard this girl queef today in class.
And I just looked at him like, how do you know the difference between a queef and a fart? You have to study to do this. I'm a queefologist.
Did you lean down and like to her crotch and sniff?
I couldn't smell anything. It was just a sound. And she kind of like, the way she rustled her legs, like this.
You get out a litmus test? What? You put the little tab into her vagina to see if she's queefed.
That was a queef.
Take a hair sample. 6 months later, it comes back from the lab. You have yourself a verdict. Tell you what.
There needs to be an iPhone app that tells you the difference between a queef and a fart.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'd like to present Exhibit A. It's a mason jar full of queef. Like you all take a whiff of this queef. Smell that and tell me that did not come from our defendant here.
And we have brought in a queef specialist to testify on the issue.
Let me taste that.
Dr. Queef.
His name's Dr. Queef.
That is definitely a queef.
Dr. Queef, can you identify this material?
Oh, that's a queef.
This is definitely a queef.
I've studied queefs for 20 years.
It has the consistency of a queef, the scent of a queef, and the smell of a queef. I smell it's definitely a queef.
Let me rub some on my skin. That's definitely feels like queef.
The only way to properly identify a queef is by putting it in your eye, and if it burns, it's a queef. Let me test it out. Can you please get me some water to clean out my eye after?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'd like you to take a look at his eye here, the professor of queefs. It is obviously watering. This man is a queefer.
Exhibit B, check out this video of a woman's queefing. You can see how it happens. That's a queef. That is a queef. That is for sure a queef.
You can tell the difference between a queef sound and a farting sound because a fart sound sounds like and a queef sound sounds like
you get the picture. Exhibit C is my wife's vagina. It is queefing. Look at this. Oh, it's such a dirty queef.
Here we have the bones of Michelangelo, who's going to actually paint a picture of a queef. An artist's interpretation of a queef.
That's awesome.
Here's the 2 Ninja Turtles discussing queefs. The round table of turtles discussing the queefs. Look at them.
Here's season 2, episode 32 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 80s. They discuss queefs, and it's obvious that this man is queefed.
This man can queef too. Exhibit C, my butthole queefing.
Now I'd like to take my wife here. I did invite her. I want her to blow into my urethra to demonstrate what a man queef sounds like. It sounds like this. Go ahead, honey. All right, she just blew air in through a straw into my urethra. There we go. I'm going to attempt to queef it out of my urethra.
Watch me queef.
Row. That is the sound of a male queef.
And also a cat purring.
Now I'm going to demonstrate on my wife here. I'm going to blow into her vagina, making a queef sound. Now I blew. Right now her cervix is like a balloon. She's going to queef it out. Go ahead, honey. Rah. That's obvious different sound. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I rest my case and queefing to you all.
Exhibit B, I am now going to get high off of a queef. Watch how I act.
I'm going to roll a spliff with this queef.
Smoking a queef.
Empty out the cigarette here.
Let me smoke this queef.
I'm going to put the queef into a brown bag and inhale and outhale and inhale.
Now watch me puke queef.
Tastes like sand. Confirming that it is a queef.
Look at me, I can pretend I'm a dragon with queef coming out of my nose. Queef nose. Exhibit D. That is exhibit B. Queef nose.
I invited Bjork here all the way from Iceland to do a musical interpretation of a queef.
Now let's go to Oprah discussing queefs.
Oh, I love queefs.
You get a queef. You get a queef.
Everyone look under your chairs. There's queefs under your chairs.
Queefs in a jar.
Exhibit Z. Oprah giving everyone queefs.
What happens when you get past Z if you have that many exhibits?
A1.
Double A.
Double A.
B.
Double A. Exhibit double A.
They're all being rested on different sizes of female boobs.
Women who can't control their queefs are common. 80% of women queef all day.
Just statistics.
There's 4 women in this court.
Exhibit B.
Queefing right now.
Exhibit B. Cars powered by queefs.
What would the defense attorney say?
Hair made of queefs.
He just continues on the exact same way.
I love queefs.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'd like to show you a video of the entire ordeal of my client here queefing, which without a doubt tells you that he did or she queefed. I can't tell. I did see a vagina, but the clip was so long it looked a little bit like a penis. Her name was China. She used to work for the WWF. And here's a video of her queefing. I rest my case. She queefed. Ladies and gentlemen, she queefed.
I would also like to present a Kill Bill version song of queefs on video.
A queef soundboard. Yeah. Press a different button.
I would also like to show you my keyboard sounds of queefs. God.
My next witness is Miss Piggy. From the Muppets.
A Muppet Queef.
Oh, Kermie, listen to my queef.
And then Mother Nature comes in, and she's
Mother Nature.
boss, so she kills the case.
God, there's so much Queef talk.
I'd like to call Daddy Longlegs here. He's just silent.
You're so dumb. You don't even have a vagina to Queef.
Turns into a roast.
Okay, go back to your jury story. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we really went
Long
on.
tangent.
We went overboard with the Queef talk.
I know we spent a half hour just talking about queefs in court.
I wonder if
The
that's a record.
prosecution of a queefer.
Dude, we should apply for Guinness Book. Longest
Longest queef conversation.
Queef conversation dealing with court.
I could think of like a million world records that we just constantly do every day.
We
Like
do.
what constitutes a world record per se? Like what's so important about one thing versus another? Like, okay. That was the longest E sound after a breath out.
I know, right? People
You are
Gonna
the record.
contact the Guinness Book of World Records.
The Guinness Book of World of Queefs.
That's a really fucking big book, you know?
The Guinness Book of World. I swear to hell to tell the whole Queef, nothing but the Queef.
So help me queef. Why is our prosecutor voice just like the Canadian sound
Because it's
voice
South Park with the
South Park,
Queef.
yeah.
of South Park? Yeah.
Because of the Queef episode.
Oh, that's exactly
It's
why.
stuck in our heads. They imprinted that in our minds, and I realized that like halfway through.
I know.
The way they say queef is the funny queef. Queef.
Queef.
I believe one just queefed.
That's like, it sounds like a Cartman queef.
So funny, man.